Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our third class of this basic English course. Sorry, intermediate English course. ¿Escuchan?
Yes, teacher. Good afternoon, teacher. Yes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you all. Okay, guys. Deme un segundo. Case me está preguntando algo. Ella es una compañera de ustedes. So good evening, everyone. Again, tonight, we have our first unit of the Interchange Book 1. We are going to explore this unit tonight. We have 3 conversations tonight, and we will learn and review. Basically, we will review 2 topics that you already know, nothing new there, and we will see it in a different light. Okay, maybe a little bit more complicated than before, but at the end is the same thing. Okay, so that's what we have for tonight. Recuerden, chicos, que ya les subí la primera práctica que está basada en la unidad número 16 del libro intro, ya está en la plataforma. Eso es uno. Y también tienen en la plataforma el primer verb review, que es de los primeros 10 verbos. Pueden revisar en el grupo, hay un listado de verbos que vamos a estar trabajando con ellos. Esos verbos que están ahí, tenemos que tratar de verlo en lo que nos queda de curso, que son estas 400 horas del inglés intermedio, más las 200 horas del inglés avanzado. Entonces, cada semana vamos a subir un pequeño quiz de 10 verbos. Al final de la semana, en este caso en la última clase, que sería el miércoles, pues voy a mostrar cuáles serían los próximos 10. Es en línea secuencial, que lo vamos a ir haciendo, pero lo voy a marcar aquí para que no quede alguna duda con respecto a cuáles verbos son. Esta práctica tiene un tiempo menor al tiempo al que ustedes están acostumbrados, que es 30 minutos para las prácticas largas. Bueno, esta práctica tiene un tiempo único de 10 minutos. La idea es que usted haga el esfuerzo de memorizar los verbos, su forma base, su forma en pasado simple y su forma en pasado participio y su significado, y que lo pueda hacer pues en el menor tiempo posible. También recordar que esta práctica pues es de puntos extra, es decir, cada una de estos pequeños mini review o verb review tiene un valor de 5 puntos, y estos puntos son puntos adicionales que se van a ir sumando en la medida de lo que sea necesario, ¿verdad? Si a usted le hacen falta 5 puntos para pasar, pues si ha acumulado muchos puntos por ahí, pues se le van a añadir automáticamente. Entonces, es un ganar-ganar. Entonces, dicho eso, si no hay ninguna duda con eso, voy a compartir la pantalla y vamos a iniciar. So, okay. This unit, it's titled, Where Are You From? Where are you from? We learned the meaning of this question in the other book, so we won't have to explain it. So this is the first conversation. Conversation, please call me Alexa. So you raise your hand, and I will give you access so you can participate and read the conversation. Okay, van levantando la mano, raise your hand to read the conversation. Okay, Valentín y Teresa, we start with you. Valentín es Arturo y Teresa es Alexa.
Okay, I am Arturo. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, I'm Arturo Valdez.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Costa.
but please call me Alexa.
Okay, where are you from, Alexa?
Brazil, how about you?
I'm from Mexico.
Oh, I love Mexico. It's really beautiful. Oh, good. Sojin is here.
Who is Sojim?
She's my classmate. We're in the same business class.
Where is she from?
Oh, South Korea. Let's go and say hello. Sorry, what's your last name again, Vargas?
Actually, it's Valdez.
How do you spell that?
Okay, Valdez.
Z.
Thank you.
Very well. Very well. So here in this part of the conversation, South Korea, let's go and say hello. Sorry, what's your last name again? You have to make a little pause here because you asking two different questions. They are related. They are separate too. So sorry, what's your last name again? Vargas. Okay. Aside from that, everything is great. Okay, let's continue with Nelisa and Ismael. Nelisa es Arturo e Ismael es Alexa.
Hello, I'm Arturo Valdez. Hi, my name is Alexa Costa, but please call me Alexa. Okay, where are you from, Alexa? And Brazil, how about you? I'm from Mexico. I love Mexico. It's really beautiful. Good, Sujin is here. Who's Sujin? She is my classmate. We're in the same business class. Where's she from? South Korea. Let's go and say hello. Sorry, what's your last name again? Vargas? Actually, it's Valdez. How do you spell that? Valdez.
Valdez. Z.
E.
Okay, very
Sorry.
well. Very well. Well done. Who is going to continue? Who is going to continue with the reading? Johnny, Catherine, Bertilia, Mabel. Okay, Catherine y Johnny. Catherine, Arturo. Johnny, Alexa.
Hello, I'm Arturo Valdez.
Hi, my name is Alexandra Costa, but please call me Alexa.
Okay, where are you from, Alexa?
Brazil, how about you?
I'm from Mexico.
Oh, I love Mexico. It's really beautiful. Oh, good Sujin is here.
Who's Sujin?
She is my classmate. We are in the same business class.
Where's she from?
South Korea. Let's go and say hello. Sorry, what's your last name again? Vargas?
Actually, it's Valdez.
How do you spell that?
Valdez.
Okay, very well. Very well. Well done. Who wants to continue? We have here Mabel and Bertilia. Are you going to participate? Okay, apparently not. So, okay, very well. Let's read this again. Hello, I'm Arturo Valdez. Hi, my name is Alexandra Costa, but please call me Alexa. Okay, where are you from, Alexa? Brazil. How about you? I'm from Mexico. Oh, I love Mexico. It's really beautiful. Oh, good, Sujin is here. Who's Sujin? She's my classmate. We're in the same business class. Where's she from? South Korea. Let's go and say hello. Sorry, what's your last name again? Vargas? Actually, it's Valdez. How do you spell that? Valdez. Okay, guys, if nobody else is going to participate, let's continue. Remember that from this point on, we won't translate the conversations, okay? We won't do that anymore, okay? We're trying to teach your brain how to read in English without translating. Okay, next conversation. This is Arturo Valdez. Next conversation. Raise your hand. Okay, Valentin y Gianni Delgado are going to begin. So, Valentin starts here with Alexa, and then Gianni continue with Sojin, and so on. Okay? Adelante. Go ahead.
Okay, I am Alexa. Hi, Sojin. This is Arturo Valdez. He is a biology student.
Nice to meet you, Arturo. I'm Soyin Kim.
Hi, so you are from South Korea.
That's right, I'm from Seoul.
Cool. What is Seoul like?
It's really nice. It's a very exciting city.
Okay, very well. It's a really short conversation. Remember, South Korea. South Korea. Okay, continue with Ismael and Teresa. Ismael is Alexa. Teresa is Eugene. Go ahead.
Hi, Sujin. This is Arturo Valdez. He's a biology student.
Nice to meet you, Arturo. I'm Sojinka King.
Hi, so you are from South Korea?
That's right, I'm from Seoul.
Paul, what's Seoul like?
It's really nice. It's a very exciting city.
Okay, very well. Remember that this city, the pronunciation is Seoul. Seoul. I'm from Seoul. Seoul like, okay? We need to drop the E here. Imagine that this doesn't exist and say Seoul. Okay, Seoul. Okay, let's continue. We have Nelisa. Who else is going to participate? Who else? ¿Quién más va a participar? Eso es lo que estoy preguntando, ¿verdad? Who else? Who else? Para que se vayan acostumbrando a las preguntas. Who else is going to participate? Or who wants to participate next? Son dos variantes que puedo utilizar para llamarlos a participar. Who else is going to participate? Or who wants to participate next? Okay, Nelisa and Catherine. Nelisa and Catherine. Nelisa, Alexa, Catherine, Sujin.
Hi, Soyen. This is Arturo Valdez. He's biology student.
Nice to meet you, Arturo. I'm Sujin Kim.
Hi, so you are from South Korea?
That's right, I'm from Seoul.
Cool. What's Seoul like?
It's really nice. It's a very exciting city.
Okay, very well, very well. Okay, somebody else. Somebody else. Si alguien más va a participar. Okay, if nobody else is going to participate, let's read this conversation once again. This is Arturo Valdez. Hi, Sujin. This is Arturo Valdez. He's a biology student. He's a biology student. Nice to meet you, Arturo. I'm Sojin Kim. Hi. So you're from South Korea? That's right. I'm from Seoul. Cool. What's Seoul like? It's really nice. It's a very exciting city. Okay, so here we have our first grammar focus. We have statements with be and possessive adjectives. So this structure, these sentences that you can see here are known to you. Do you remember? We saw this, we learned this structure in the other book, in the intro book. These are statements with the verb to be, and a statement is a sentence that give us information. Here we have information from different people. And we have a simple construction of an affirmative sentence with the verb to be. We have the subject, the contraction of the verb to be, and the rest of the sentence. This is something that you know, okay? I'm from Mexico, you're from Brazil, he's from Japan, she's a business student, it's an exciting city, we're in the same class, they're my classmates. Here we have contraction of be, which is the shorter form of the verb to be. So I am is am, you are, your, his, she is, she's, it is, it's, we are, they are, there. Okay? This is something that you also learned in our previous class or in our previous book, right? In the intro book. This was at the beginning of the intro book. And last but not least, possessive adjectives like my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Remember that we use the possessive adjective to show to who something belongs. Okay? Who's the owner of something, right? Who's the owner? And that we have different possessive adjectives that we will use depending or based on the pronoun, the subject of the sentence. Okay? So that's basically it. Nothing more to add here. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Here we have an exercise that you have to complete using this information. You have to use or the contraction of the verb to be or the possessive adjective. You have to identify where you have to use each one of those. Is that clear? ¿Se entendió eso? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda que necesite algún reinforcement en Spanish? ¿Alguien tiene alguna duda que necesite algún refuerzo en español? Es el momento. ¿No? Ok. Por si acaso, ¿verdad? Esa es la primera tarea y la vamos a llenar con esto que está aquí arriba. Esto que está aquí arriba son temas que ya vimos. Están en el libro intro. Al principio del curso vimos contracciones, vimos oraciones, vimos contracciones y vimos los adjetivos posesivos. Y con esa info que está ahí es que vamos a completar esto y lo vamos a revisar el próximo miércoles. Okay, let's continue. WH questions with be. So here we have questions with the verb to be. So we have two different type of questions. We have questions of yes or no answers and open questions like WH questions. Remember that we use WH questions because they allowed us to ask different or to inquire different information. We can ask about location using where or who if we want to know the identity of someone. What, which can be used in so many different things, but in this case we can ask about a description or about something specific, to know about the nature of something. And then we have how, which is normally a WH question about how things are done. In this case, how are your classes is to ask about how you perceive your classes. How are your classes for you? What is your opinion about your classes? How do you feel about your classes? So here we have the first question, where's your friend? Which is a question to know the location of your friend. In this case, he's in class. Then we have the second question, who's Sojin? Who's Sojin? Which is a question inquiring about identity. Okay. Here we have, she's my classmate. The answer. What's Seoul like? This question is asking a description about Seoul. Well, Seoul, it's a very exciting city. Where are you and Vanessa from? Okay, again, the precedence of Vanessa and somebody else. We're from Brazil. How are your classes? They're pretty interesting. And what are your classmates like? This is a question to know how your classmates are, in this case, with you or with the other classmates. How they behave. How, what are the characteristics that best describe them? Okay, what are your classmates like? Oh, they're really nice. They're really friendly, I might say. They really helpful, respectful, many things. Any adjective that can help me describe my classmates, I can use here. Okay, it will depend on how I see my classmates. Okay, so here we have another exercise. You're supposed to use the proper WH question to fill the blank spaces. Okay, in this case we have who. Here you have to identify which of these WH questions fits best in each case. Is that clear? Do you have any questions?
Yes, understand, teacher.
Okay, you understood. ¿Alguien más? ¿Todos entendieron? ¿Vamos en la misma sintonía? ¿En la misma frecuencia?
Yes, teacher.
Ok. Pues si no hay ninguna duda, no tenemos que abundar mucho en español. Esto ya lo vimos también, no es nada nuevo. Y este es el ejercicio. Debemos de añadir el WH question que corresponda. Segunda tarea para el miércoles. Aquí tenemos los school subjects, que vienen siendo, ¿verdad?, las materias de la escuela. Here we have math, history, physics, biology, literature, chemistry, geography, physical education. Again, math, history, physics, biology, literature, chemistry, geography, physical education. You have to learn this by heart, to memorize this. In this case, basically, is the pronunciation, right? Because we share the same subjects here. We have math, history, physics, but the pronunciation is the problem here. So you have to remember that. Okay? So in our next class, I will ask, using the pictures, the images, and you will tell me which subject is which, okay? For example, this is obviously math, but what is this? Or this? or this. You have to tell me which subject is being presented in each image. Okay? Pretty easy. In our next class. Tell me, Valentin.
Yes, teacher. My favorite school subject is history.
Okay, that was your favorite. Was. Because you're not in
Yes,
school
favorite.
anymore. Yes.
I like, yes.
Okay. So, in addition to this, in our next class on Wednesday, I will ask the question that Valentin just answered. What is or was your favorite school subject? And from this subject, what subjects don't or didn't you like? Okay. So, en nuestra clase que sigue, ¿verdad? Vamos a responder estas dos preguntas de manera personal. Y lo voy a preguntar acerca de esta. What is or was your favorite school subject? Tenemos is or was, ¿verdad? Porque, bueno, aquí no aplica para nadie está en la escuela ya aquí. Pero por eso, por si acaso, tiene el is, por si es algo que está en el presente. O was, si es algo, ¿verdad? Del pasado. Eso ustedes lo saben. Entonces, todos ustedes son was. Porque todos ustedes ya salieron de la escuela. Y la segunda pregunta es, ¿cuáles materias no te gustan o no te gustaban? De nuevo, vamos a usar el didn't, porque todo está en pasado. De estas que están aquí, para que practiquemos esta pronunciación, lo vamos a ver el próximo miércoles, next Wednesday. Tell me, Valentin.
Profesor, podemos utilizar is porque creo que tenemos algunos que estamos estudiando en la universidad y son en tiempo presente en alguna materia.
Yes, but these are school subjects. School. Esto es escuela. Not college, but school subjects.
Okay, understood.
Exacto. Esto abarca el periodo de primaria, secundaria, school. Okay, let's continue. This is going well. How it's going? Okay, raise your hand to read this conversation. Raise your hand to read this conversation. Okay, Valentin and Ismael are the first pair. Valentin, Arturo, Ismael, Sojin. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm Arturo. Hi, Sojin.
Hey Arturo, who is going?
Great. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So, are you class interested this semester?
Yes, they are. I really love biology.
Biology? Are you and Alexa in the same class?
No, we aren't. My class is in the morning. Her class is in the afternoon.
Okay. Hey, do you have time for coffee?
Sure, I love some coffee.
I love some coffee. Okay. I'd love some coffee. Okay. Teresa y Gianni. Teresa, Arturo, Gianni, Sojin, go ahead.
Hi, Sunjin.
Hey Arturo, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So, are your classes interesting this semester?
Yes, they are. I really love biology.
Biology. Are you and Alexa in the same class?
No, we aren't. My class is in the morning. Her class is in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you have time for coffee?
Sure, I'd love some coffee.
Very well. I'd love some coffee. Remember, it's biology. Bio.
Biology.
Yeah, biohazard. Biology. By. Okay. So let's continue. We have Nelisa Who is going to read next? Okay, who is going to join? Nelisa and Catherine. Nelisa, Arturo, Catherine, Sujin, go ahead.
Hi, Soyim.
Hey Arturo, how is it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. So, are your class interesting this semester?
Yes, they are. I really love biology.
Biology? Are you and Alexa in the same class?
No, we aren't. My class is in the morning. Her class is in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Hey, do you have time for coffee?
Sure. I love some coffee.
Okay, very well. Anyone else? Somebody else? Somebody else wants to read? ¿Alguien más? Veo un grupo, ¿verdad? Que está participando, hay otro grupo que no. Espero que para el miércoles estén más activos. Okay, how is it going? Remember, how is it going? How is it going? How is it going? Hi, Sujin. Hey, Arturo. How is it going? Great. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. So, are your classes interesting this semester? Yes, they are. I really love biology. Biology? Are you and Alexa in the same class? No, we aren't. My class is in the morning. Her class is in the afternoon. Okay. Hey, do you have time for coffee? Sure, I'd love some coffee. Okay, so let's move on. Here we have our third and last grammar focus of the night. So, here we have grammar focus, yes, no questions, and short answers with B. Again, a topic we learned in our previous book. Okay? In our second or third unit of our previous intro book. So here we have what? We have yes or no questions using the verb to be. Yes or no questions using the verb to be. Like, for example, are you free? Is Arturo from Mexico? Is Alexa's class in the morning? Are you and Alexa in the same class? Are your classes interesting? Okay, so we know that we use the verb to be depending on or based on the pronoun. Okay, we have are because the pronoun is you. We have is because it's Arturo, third person singular. Is because it's Alexa, we're talking about third person singular. And then again, we have are because the pronoun is you, and are because the pronoun is you. Here we have the different ways we can answer, positive and negative. So we have, are you free? We can answer, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. Is Arturo from Mexico? Either yes, he is, no, he's not, or no, he isn't. Remember that no, he's not, and no, he isn't are both possible and both are correct. The use of one is not above the other, okay? Is Alexa's class in the morning? Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Are you and Alexa in the same class? Yes, we are. No, we're not. No, we aren't. Are your classes interesting? Yes, they are. No, they're not. No, they aren't. Basic stuff. We learned all this at the beginning of the course. Do you have any questions regarding this? Is everything clear?
Yes, it's clear, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, let's continue. Remember, if you have a question, you can ask. I encourage you to ask. Okay, I'm here to help you guys. Okay, so this is the next exercise. Complete the conversations and practice with a partner. Okay, we're going to complete this conversation using the verb to be. Okay, using this. We're going to complete this. And after that, we have this exercise. Answer these questions. If you answer no, give the correct information. then ask your partner the questions. Okay? So here, you're going to answer this with your own personal information. Okay? You are going to answer this with your own personal information. If your answer is yes, you just answer that. Yes, I am, for example. But if your answer is no, you have to add the correct answer. For example, are you from the United States? The answer is simple. No, I'm not. Period. I'm from Dominican Republic. You saw that I added the correct information. Again, are you from the United States? Is a question that I'm asking somebody's asking that question to me. Okay. My response is, no, I'm not. Period. I am from Dominican Republic. Okay. But if a answer is positive, like for example, are you free after class? Yes, I am. I don't have to add more information. I just have to add more information if my answer is no. ¿Sí? ¿Se entendió esta partecita del segundo ejercicio?
Sí, si no me la entendí, es que vamos a responder con la información personal, ¿verdad, profesor?
Así es.
Propia.
¿Y qué sucede si la respuesta es negativa?
Si es negativa, debemos explicar, como el ejemplo que usted explicó, que dice la número 1, ¿Are you from the United States? Podemos poner no y explicar I'm from Dominican.
Exactamente. Si la respuesta es negativa, tenemos que añadir la información correcta. Si es afirmativa, pues se queda ahí. Excelente, Valentín. Entonces, si no hay ninguna duda aquí, chicos, vamos a continuar. Okay, our next homework is this one. Word power, hello and goodbye. Do you know these expressions? Which ones are hellos and which ones are goodbyes? Complete the chart. Add expressions of your own. Okay, we're gonna omit the last part. Okay, so here, this is something really simple. Something pretty basic. Here you have to add which expressions from here are hellos and which expressions from here are goodbyes. That's it. We are going to review this in our next class. Also, this exercise, match each expression with the best response. Have a good day. Thank you, you too. You have to match what is the best response for this one. Hi, how are you? Or for what's up? Or for good morning. Match, okay? Match the expression with the best response. Next, you have this listening. Everyone calls me Bill. Listen to the conversations, complete the information about each person. So here you have to listen to this listening, to listen to this audio, and you have to identify the last name, the precedents, and what do they study? Okay, what do they study? Okay, so the last name of William, the precedents of William, and what does he study? Okay, all that information is in the audio. Okay, next homework. Is everything clear so far? ¿Todo claro hasta ahora? ¿Se entendió lo que vamos a hacer aquí?
Teacher, yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's work with our reading. Is your name trendy? Is your name trendy? Okay, so who has the first paragraph? The first paragraph. ¿De quién es el primer párrafo que lo dividimos el miércoles pasado? Tracy. Okay, go ahead, Tracy.
Okay. Some people have names that are very unique and unique. Think about the actress Emily Blunt, for example. His daughters' names are Ansel and A color, and Violet a flower. Alicia Keys has a son named Jimmy, Jeep, Jeep. How cool is that? Are these names trendy? The answer is maybe.
Okay, maybe. Okay,
Maybe.
okay. So, very well. Let's read it again. Some people have names that are very unusual and unique. Think about the actress Emily Blunt, for example. Her daughters' names are Hazel, an eye color, and Violet, a flower. Alicia Keys has a son named Egypt. How cool is that? Are these names trendy? The answer is maybe. Okay, the second paragraph. Who is going to read it? Second paragraph.
Profe, yo no me acuerdo si era yo,
Vamos a ver si alguien grita aquí y nos dice, no, ese es mío. No vamos a dar cuenta. Yo creo que es usted porque nadie ha gritado. Así que adelante.
Nadie gritó.
Nadie gritó.
Okay.
¿No?
I read. Say, many names seem to be trendy
Trendy,
for
yes.
a while. Just like clothes in the United States. Some grandmothers and great grandmothers have a names like Mildred and Dorothy. For grandfathers and great grandfathers, it's all names like Eugene or Larry. These names usually come from Greek and Latin, but they are not very popular now.
Okay, very well, very well. Let's read it again. Many names seem to be trendy for a while, just like clothes. In the United States, some grandmothers and great grandmothers have names like Mildred and Dorothy. For grandfathers and great grandfathers, it's all names like Eugene or Larry. These names usually come from Greek and Latin, but they're not very popular now. They're not very popular now. Okay, let's continue with the third paragraph. Nelisa, go ahead.
Yes, teacher. Parents sometimes choose names because they like an actor or a famous person. That's how trends usually start. For example, David and Victoria Beckham have a son named Brooklyn and a daughter named Harper. Now, Brooklyn is a popular boy's name and Harper is a popular girl's name. In the United Kingdom, ¿cómo se dice, profe?
United Kingdom.
Okay, in the United Kingdom, baby boys often get the name George because of Prince George, Prince William, and Kate Middleton's first child.
Okay, Kate Middleton's first child. Okay, very well, Melissa. Parents sometimes choose names because they like an actor or a famous person. That's how trends usually start. For example, David and Victoria Beckham have a son named Brooklyn and a daughter named Harper. Now, Brooklyn is a popular boy's name and Harper is a popular girl's name. In the United Kingdom, baby boys often get the name George because of Prince George, Prince William, and Kate Middleton's first child. Okay, the last paragraph.
Esta es mía, teacher.
Adelante, Jani.
And there is also a trend for names that are things or places, like Egypt. Flower names are becoming more popular. Poppy, Daisy, and Lily. For example, space names are cool too. More and more babies have names like Orion, a star, Luna, the moon, or Mars, a planet.
Okay, okay, very well. There is also a trend for names that are things or places like Egypt. Flower names are becoming more popular. Poppy, Daisy, and Lotus, for example. Space names are cool too. More and more babies have names like Orion, a star, Luna, the moon, or Mars, a planet. Okay, so this is basically an article that explains how name trends are built. The origin. What is the origin of trendy names? Okay, popular names that from time to time those popular names they change. Sometimes we have a group of names that are pretty common. Then I don't know, 5 years, 8 years, or 10 years later, we have many other names that are pretty popular and things like that. They constantly change because the origin of those names varied a lot. They can vary a lot. Okay, so let's answer this to finish tonight's class. Okay, let me look for my notes. Okay, I think I can do this from memory. Okay, we have to check the sentences that are true. Number one, baby names like Mildred and Larry aren't so trendy now. True or false? Who can tell me?
False, teacher. False.
False. Let me check. We have it right here. Oh, sorry, Mildred and Larry. Okay, the answer is true. Baby names like Mildred and Larry aren't so trendy now. Here in this paragraph, we have Mildred, we have Larry, and at the end, but they're not very popular now. Okay, so the first one is false. Let's go. Sorry, it's true. Sorry, it's true because baby names like Mildred and Larry aren't so trendy now. Number two, many babies are named after clothes. True or false? True or false? ¿No le hicieron esta? Al parecer no le hicieron. Bien, chicos, queda pendiente esta.
Yo no llegué ahí, teacher.
Yo lo hice.
¿Quién dijo yo lo hice? A ver, ¿quién?
Ismael.
Ah, pues Ismael, pero entonces Ismael, ¿por qué me dejas solo, Ismael? ¿Por qué me dejas solo?
Sorry.
Vamos a ver, Ismael. Many babies are named after clothes. True or false?
Según yo, ¿verdad? Según yo, pude identificar que las que estaban correctas, the number, o lo digo así.
Lo podemos haciendo uno a uno para los chicos, para que ellos vayan viendo.
Ok, según yo, pude identificar que las correctas eran la número 1, la 4, 5 y 6.
Okay. Baby names like, okay, there is a famous prince named George. Yes, that's true. Some girls' names are the same as flower names. That's true. And babies never have names that are the same as planets or stars. Sorry, a ver aquí, ahí tengo el micrófono abierto. Okay. So babies' names have names that are the same, never have names that are the same as planet or stars. This is false, right? This is false because
Sí, eso, la 6 creo que es falsa porque dice que los bebés nunca tienen nombre de planeta y sí tienen, según el
exacto,
texto.
exacto. So the false sentences are
Realmente, no vi el never. No lo vi bien.
it's okay. So the correct sentences are number 1, number 4, and number 5. Okay. Okay. So in our next class on Wednesday, we will talk about the second unit. We will introduce the second unit. What do you do? Okay, what do you do? In this unit, we are going to ask and answer questions about jobs and describe routines and daily schedules. Again, a topic that we learned in our previous book. Okay, so let's review the homework, the homeworks for our next class. First homework, this one. Second homework, third homework, fourth homework, fifth homework, sixth homework, seventh homework, eighth homework, and that's it. Okay? All of that for Wednesday, and we will introduce our second unit. Bien, chicos, cuéntenme cómo se van sintiendo con la clase como la estamos haciendo ahora. ¿Cómo se sienten? ¿Qué tal les parece? Me gustaría escuchar la opinión de uno o dos. Dígame, Ismael.
Estoy muerta de risa conmigo misma, porque por lo menos, por ejemplo, yo entiendo todo lo que usted ha explicado, pero no digo con la determinación de que es fluido, digo, porque ese es mi problema con el inglés. Yo lo entiendo normal, pero me tranco en ciertos términos, como porque, por ejemplo, about significa, lo podemos colocar en ciertas oraciones y todavía como que no le sigo el reading al inglés en esa parte, en que un término se puede utilizar dependiendo del contexto, pero todo lo que usted ha dicho, sí, yo lo entendí todo, absolutamente todo.
Ok, about, que verdad, sobre, acerca de. Siempre hay palabritas así que nos cuesta un poquito más que captarle el uso, el sentido, como se usa en diferentes oraciones. Pero, ¿verdad? Poco a poco se va uno adaptando. Adelante, Valentín.
Sí, que le iba a comentar, pero lo que usted nos está sugiriendo es de que es importante para nosotros, para nuestro desarrollo, ir apretando la tuerca, como usted dice. Porque hay muchas palabras que yo entiendo, hay otras que no, y la dificultad hace que uno se motive. Y es mejor escuchar las conversaciones y las traducciones. Uno va desarrollando el oído y va aprendiendo más, así que con la mayor parte en inglés. Todavía estamos bien, porque todavía usted está diciendo muchas cosas en español.
Ok, muy bien. Esa es la actitud, ¿verdad? Asumir el reto y ir poco a poco. Entonces, chicos, me alegra saber, ¿verdad?, la opinión de esos dos participantes, de Ismael y Valentín. Espero que los demás se encuentren en ese mismo renglón, gravitando en ese mismo lugar, y que lo vean como algo positivo y que se animen, ¿verdad?, a asumir el reto. Nada, entonces les mando ahora mismo las prácticas que vamos a tener para el miércoles, y see you again on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Okay, goodbye, good night, guys.
Bye, good night.
Thank you.
Bye
Good night.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.